welcome to today's headlines. Mbaka demands immediate release of Nnamdi Kanu. Mbaka demands immediate release of Nnamdi Kanu. To my dear listeners, from wherever you're listening from, please stay tuned. A video clip of the cleric speaking during the service has been circulating on Facebook and other social media platforms. President Muhammadu Buhari and the Department of State Services have been told to immediately release of Nnamdi Kanu's leader of the outlawed indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. Outspoken cleric Father Ejike Mbaka made the demand on Sunday during a service at the Adoration Ministry Grant, Enugu. A video clip of the cleric speaking during the service has been circulating on Facebook and other social media platforms. Please, I ask in the name of God and that by the power of God, our leaders should quickly release Nnamdi Kanu, he said. Mr. Mbaka bemoaned the suffering of the Southeast resident over the seat at home. He said the Nigerian government, by not releasing Mr. Kanu, had shown no concern about the situation. Igbos have been suffering. Students wouldn't go to school on Mondays. Civil servants wouldn't go to work. Every month would be a lockdown. Our leaders don't care, Mr. Mbaka said. IPOB is leading the agitation for an independent state of Biafra, which it wants to be carved out from the southeast and some part of the south-south. Mr. Kanu was first arrested in 2015, but was granted bail in April 2017. He fled the country after an invasion of his home in Afaraoku, near Umuahia, Abia State, by the Nigerian military in September of that year. He was rearrested in Kenya and brought back to Nigeria in June 2021, about 4 years after he fled the country. The Court of Appeal, Abuja, in October last year, held that the IPOB leader was extraordinarily extradited to Nigeria and that the action was a flagrant violation of the country's extradition treaty and also a breach of his fundamental human rights. The court therefore struck out the terrorism charges filed against Mr. Kanu by the Nigerian government and ordered his release from the custody of the state security services. But the government refused to release the IPOB leader, insisting that Kanu could be unavailable in subsequent court proceedings if released, and that his release would cause insecurity in the southeast. The government, through the office of the Attorney General of the Federation, appealed to the court ruling and obtained a Supreme Court order staying in execution of the court judgment. Mr. Mbakas said the refusal by the government to release the IPOB leader after being acquitted by the court was an affront against the judiciary. There is a problem. The judiciary is dying. If the court can acquit somebody and somebody else will say no, then the country is gone. It is a coup d'etat against the judiciary, and as a man of God, I stand up to say release him, Kanu. Do the needful, he said. The Catholic priest said he was speaking out because calamity could befall the leaders behind Mr. Kanu's continued detention after his court acquittal. He said those keeping quiet should speak out because they could be the next victim of the interference of the executive arm of the government against the judiciary. He added that the IPOB leader should be released because his continued detention can cripple the country. Nnamdi Kanu's case is like a trigger in the gun. You must be careful how you touch the trigger when the gun is loaded, Mr. Mbakas said. A video clip of the cleric speaking during the service has been circulating on Facebook and other social media platforms. President Muhammadu Buhari and the Department of State Services have been told to immediately release of Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the outlawed indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. Outspoken cleric Father Ejike Mbaka made the demand on Sunday during a service at the Adoration Ministry Ground, Enugu. A video clip of the cleric speaking during the service has been circulating on Facebook and other social media platforms. Now I've come to the end of our today's news. Now I've come to the end of